A very warm welcome to you, and thank you so much for joining our Homeopathy 24/7 podcast. We are going to be speaking to an array of international guests who will share their knowledge and experiences of homeopathy with you. We will discuss all types of subjects such as remedies, symptoms, and stories of health. No matter where you are with your homeopathic journey, we aim to inspire you on your quest to natural health and living. The podcast is brought to you by Greensmith, the founder of Homeopathy 24/7, which is a global platform connecting you with a homeopath wherever you are in the world, 24 hours a day. So let's get started with today's chat. Please welcome Mary Greensmith.
Hello, it's lovely to see you. Today I want to talk about all of the things that we're doing in Homeopathy 24/7 and about naturally minded publishing and the books that we are creating, because these are topics that we talk about a lot with our clients. So what we're going to do is give you a link below the podcast and the video so that you can click through and have a look at the different types of publications that we're looking at. Now, at the moment, these books are available on Amazon, either on Kindle or in hard copy, so you can buy both sections. And we've started with a number of different aspects that are related to natural remedies, not necessarily all about homeopathy. And the reason for this, obviously, is that homeopathy works with a whole lot of other information. And the extra information that we are passing on to our clients is usually about stress management. It's about sleep. It's about diet. It's about all of those aspects of your living, what else you're choosing, that run alongside your responsibility for your own health. So what homeopaths believe, obviously, is that homeopathy is about taking back responsibility of your own health, which means being a lot more aware of what you're doing, what you're thinking, what you're putting into your body, and how that affects your physical symptoms. So the first series of two books that we've got by Megan Devon. The first one is called Goodbye Stress, Simple Solutions for Stress Resilience. And we share this information a lot with the people that we're talking about. So as well as homeopathy, we're looking at exercises that you can be doing, different ways of thinking about the things that are keeping you awake at night. So this is really a compilation of all of those exercises that we're passing on to our clients. So this is an opportunity for you to have a look at that. And the second book in the series is all about perspective. And what it's basically saying is that everything that you worry about is to do with the perspective that you're using to look at things. And if and when you're able to change your perspective, then your whole world changes because you're viewing it from a completely different angle. The ability to learn how to change your perspective in all areas of your life really does help prevent stress and anxiety. It helps you be much more resilient with stress and anxiety. So again, it's another set of exercises and ways of looking at the world so that you're more easily able to fit into the world, fit in with ease, not let the drama, the trauma of the world around you affect you and your family and your life. So, of course, lots of little tips and tricks just to pick up with that. Now, the third book coming along in that series is all about motivation and keeping motivated. What is the difference between motivation and interest and passion, and what is it that you need to be doing to help your children be more motivated with their schoolwork, to help yourself and your family be more motivated with what's going on now in order to get to where you want to be. Now, obviously, we know that we should be concentrating on the here and now a whole lot more. But quite often people come to me and they're talking about, how can you improve my child's concentration with school issues? And for me, I'm always talking about the difference between concentration and motivation. Is your child able to be motivated and concentrate on a game, on something he wants to do, on something else? So is it not that he is not capable of concentrating? It is that he needs the right motivation to concentrate. If we can learn how to motivate people, learn how to build motivation, learn how to install motivation, learn how to work with motivation in our life, then concentration just happens. But also, if we understand where there's no motivation, there's no concentration, then what can we do about that? How can we change the road? How can we change the track we're going down in order to stay more motivated? So that's really interesting, and that will be out very, very soon. Now, the second set of books in our series are the natural remedy sets. So we've started off with natural remedies for skin health, and then also natural remedies for gut health. And these two books, the beginning of the series, will have homeopathy and other natural remedies, and it is divided into the symptoms and the diagnosis. So there's a section on acne, there's a section on lots of different areas of your skin health, and in that area there will be recipes for diet, there will be herbs that really might be useful, there will be creams that you can make, and it's really easily put together with that information. So lots of things that you would find really useful and easy to incorporate into your everything that you're doing with your natural remedies. So just having a look and seeing if I can read off some of the details for you. So in this book, it has a whole section about how different things affect your symptoms, and then it goes through the different symptoms and diagnosis. So burns and sunburns, cracked heels and foot health, eczema and psoriasis, itchy, flaky skin, scars and stretch marks, sweating, heat control, fungal issues, allergic reactions, bites, stings and blisters, cuts, grazes and incisions. It also explains a lot about inherited susceptibility, cause of certain symptoms, and of course how to make different remedies. So that might be creams, it might be topical applications, bath, soaps and things like that. So that would be really helpful for you. So it's covering homeopathy, but it's also covering natural remedies as well. So the first book here is for skin health, and the second one that's just been published at the moment is for gut health, and that will go through exactly the same setup, whereas you've got the background information, you've got making the remedies, and then you've got the remedies split up into the different symptoms that you might be experiencing. So very, very useful books to have on your shelf so that you're able to just locate the information right when you need it. It's one of those books where you can read through, but then you'll be going back when actual symptoms occur. So what we're trying to do is make homeopathy more accessible, but also natural remedies more accessible. So those old remedies that you might have been brought up with or heard, we're talking about those. We're talking about why they are effective. And we're also explaining why certain foods should be included in your diet. And if you've got certain symptoms, to include certain foods, so that you're able to see how that really might help you. So that one you really want to go and look out for, because it's just going to give you so much information about things that have been used in the past and why that might be really useful for you now. So the next one we're just planning is natural remedies for building your immunity. So you can see how that is also going to help you maintain health, as well as sorting out symptoms. So that's one to look out for. That is Lucy Birch, and the series is Natural Remedies. So let's have a look at what else we have got coming up. So Harriet Hall is our next author with Empowering Your Anxious Child. And here what we wanted to do were collect up the really useful information that parents can work with their children who are anxious. We know that there are a lot of books around for children explaining about anxiety, and we know that there are a lot of books around for parents about anxiety. So what we wanted to do, which is what we're doing with our consultations when we're talking to families, is help parents look at the anxiety in a slightly different way, have the research and the science so that they're understanding what's happening, and have some practical exercises and things that they can be doing with their children. So of course, anxiety is such a common challenge for children today, and there are lots and lots of different scientific evidence and information about why that is happening and why it's actually getting worse and worse in today's world. So the author's mission is to ensure that your children feel seen and supported through this journey. So it's a step-by-step approach and empowering your anxious child, offering digestible and implementable roadmap, tips and strategies to effectively manage anxiety levels of your young children. So throughout the whole book, the exercises are integrated into your daily life. So they're things that you will be practicing day in, day out, and working with your children in order to just create a much more harmonious rhythm that's more supportive for your children. As you reach the conclusion of the books, you will find that you will understand much more about the root causes of the anxiety, about what helps your child to feel better, and about what you can be doing to helping them as we go on. It really is a support for parents as well as children, and it's just helping you understand and create new confident habits that allow your child to feel so much more at home with their environment. So it's providing a comprehensive toolkit designed to help your child thrive in this world. It's providing practical strategies and engaging activities, and it is explaining the scientific insights that have been researched in this field. So overall, it should be empowering experience for both you and your children. So that's the first book by Harriet Hall, Empowering Your Anxious Child. And then she will be going on and discussing relationships and interactions between parents and children with following books about talking, shouting, conversations, conflicts between parents and children. So that is all to come, because this is the type of things that we're talking about all of the time with our clients, we're helping with, we're finding remedies for, but we need to be giving more than a remedy. It's not just a remedy that helps build bonds, which helps improve conversations and those interactions between parents and children. So it's all the background information that we talk about a great deal. So I hope this has given you a good insight into the types of expansion that we are offering with our homeopathic team. We as homeopaths are talking about all of these things all of the time, and what we want to do is put it in a format that it's easy for you to pick up and put down at any stage. So the website, you'll find Naturally Minded Publishing. I'll put the link below for that. You'll be able to go on, see what's available now, see what's coming up in the near future, and invite you to join our ARC group if you would like to help us in creating more books, which is helping people around the world just be more comfortable in the world in which they live. And that's what we're putting together for you. Now, the other thing that we're doing quite a lot of at the moment is creating courses, homeopathic courses mostly, but also we're also starting natural remedy courses as well, which will involve homeopathy, but will also have other natural remedies, because you're using those as well. So we're just going to integrate how they work with homeopathy or on their own, so that you have a much bigger toolkit. So we have a course for dog owners, we have a course for family and friends, we have a course now for cat owners as well, just bringing homeopathy for cats into one whole place that you can get hold of all of the information right when you need to. Don't forget, we have a couple of apps, and our plan for the next year is to redo the two apps that we've got. We've got Homeopathy at Home, which has 100 remedies and lots of symptoms, and is intended for your use and your learning, so that you've always got this information when you need it. We also have the same Homeopathy for Dog Owners, and that is an app that we've put together with a kit as well, so that you can make sure that you've got the remedies to hand when you need them for your dogs. Because obviously when you're prescribing for your animals, you need to be understanding the symptoms in a slightly different way. You need to be confident about collecting the symptoms and putting those up. Now, I can tell just by talking about all of these different things, what is obvious that we need next is a series of prescription books where you can be putting in your prescriptions every time you give a remedy to a member of your family and friends. So as soon as we've got those available, we'll let you know, and you'll be able to get those from Amazon as well, so that they go with the courses, they go with the books, they go with the webinars that we're doing too. Make sure that you keep in touch with all of these activities and new learning toolkits that are just going to help you become much more comfortable prescribing homeopathy. That's our intention, to help more people use homeopathy, to help more people get better results from homeopathy, so that they learn more and can help more people as well. Of course, the more you use homeopathy, the more you get to know it. But this means that you then need to know more. You start asking more questions. You start that role of what if then, what if this? So it's very addictive. Homeopathy has always been addictive, and that's why, it's just creating curiosity and passion. The more you know, the more you need to know. So don't expect your homeopathic journey to be a quick fix, because it's not going to be. It's going to take time. It's just going to expand. It's going to go to all aspects of your life. You know that. I've said that before many, many times. It takes over, because what we're doing is learning to look at life in a different way. We're learning to interact in a different way. We're learning to create our own life, the life that we desire, the life that we are more comfortable with. It is giving us the confidence to live the life that we want to live, and understand that some of the rules of the world at the moment might not actually fit with how we want to live. And perhaps homeopathy gives us the ability to question things more. It gives us the ability to have confidence in our gut instinct a little bit more. It gives us the confidence to be curious about whether we actually have to accept things that are run of the mill, that everybody else seems to be sweeping towards. Is this a world that we really want? To me, homeopathy gives me choice. It gives me the ability to say, do I want that? Or is there another way? And if we can just encourage more people to be open to looking for a different way, a way that feels just more comfortable for you and your family, how you want them to interact with the world, then I think we're doing a good job. So this is the reason for providing this information, for opening the conversation. And what I would really love is for you to come back and give us more ideas, more things that you would like to be researching about. You would like us to be involved in the research. You would like us to be answering questions about, because I think homeopathy is the beginning of a whole new way of living your life. Thank you so much for listening today. I do hope this has sparked a few questions of your own. I look forward to hearing just what you want to be doing and what you'd like to learn next. I hope you found it useful this week just to talk about some of the other aspects of natural remedies, natural health, and how you can integrate that into your life and to your learning. Next week, I'm going to be talking to Dr. Anthony De Pontis about your autonomic nervous system and how, of course, that might affect your health recovery. So we're looking at the maintaining causes, things that might be slowing down your health recovery, and how homeopathy, as well as mindset, stress management, sleep, and other factors might be useful in exploring to speed up your return to health. If you've enjoyed this episode, please do click the subscribe button, like our podcast, and leave a review, because it really does help us be seen by more people. I look forward to talking to you next week.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode and look forward to listening to our next one. Please don't forget to follow our podcast on your chosen channel, and please do leave us a review so we can continue to share homeopathy with as many people as possible. If you do have any questions, please do reach out to us on any of our social platforms mentioned in the show notes. We at Homeopathy 24/7 hope to empower you on your natural health journey.